So, what's up people? It's Ryvolution here. So, if you may or may not have known, one thing that I've always wanted to have was a pet reptile. Honestly, the one reptile I was really looking at was a Leachianus gecko or a gargoyle gecko. But unfortunately, like when I checked here in the Philippines, they're out of stock with those reptiles. Aww. My next option to that was a tokay gecko, or what they call in my language, a tupo. However, I'm not sure if it's legal to keep one unless there are actually papers or whatever. Next to that, my options were either getting a bearded dragon or a leopard gecko. Since bearded dragons and leopard geckos are one of the most common reptile pets in the Philippines, maybe I'll get one of those. My best friend was planning to give me her bearded dragon. However, she's still not sure what she's gonna do with that bearded dragon, so I guess we'll just see if I end up getting a bearded dragon. Other than that, I've also been looking at different leopard geckos that I could possibly afford. I've talked to my mom about it, and she said before you get a pet reptile, you gotta make sure that it has somewhere it can stay. Luckily, this is what came in the mail today. So if you don't know what this is actually the enclosure where I'll be keeping my reptile. It's a 33-liter bin. It has like a clear front. The front is like clear, and around it there are ventilation. Let's unbox this enclosure and see what it looks like. Package review. Well, if you turn it around, it's pretty much what it looks like. You have the ventilation here. You have this top is also mesh or wire, and then this thing is covered so that this is actually where you get to see your reptile while it's inside its enclosure. So that's what it looks like. It's a 33-liter bin. I think it's pretty decent. I think it'll also be perfect to put on my table right here. It's kind of like a bin. This thing goes off, and then I can do whatever business I need to do here. And yeah. So for the rest of this video, it's gonna be all about me setting up this enclosure for the future reptile that I'll be getting. Oh look, Squidward's face is right there. They say that on the bottom layer, you gotta put some sort of substrate. They say that paper towels or newspaper works really well for that. So I'm gonna get either one of those right now to put it inside this enclosure. Okay, so for one hide, I've decided to get my old shampoo bottle, cut it up. The reason why it has tape all around is because I just want to make sure that if the gecko stays in here, he doesn't cut himself. But this is just temporary until I can find a different alternative. Let's put it right here. Okay, so for my humid hide, I've decided to use a jar instead and put rocks over here so that it acts as a weight and the jar doesn't move. The reason why I decided to use a jar is because I see a lot of people do it where they just put peat moss inside of here and then they put a plant over it, and that apparently works as a hide. Okay, so for my food, I just came back from the pet shop and I decided that I'm gonna be feeding it mealworms. I put a lettuce in here as you just saw, and that's what I'm gonna be feeding these little bugs for now. I think eventually, if I can, I'm gonna try to find a way where I could just breed these instead so that I don't have to keep going back to the pet store to keep buying mealworms. Also, something that just came in the mail today is this Repticalcium with D3. This is gonna be the supplement that I'm gonna be feeding this gecko. I think I will also look for a small bottle cap, and that's where I'll put some of the calcium in there. And also from time to time, I'm not sure if it's the right thing to do, but maybe dust up the bugs as well. Okay, so this is a bit spontaneous, but I've been coordinating with the guy that I was supposed to buy this gecko from. Asked him if it was possible if I could get the gecko this season while EZQ is happening. And he said that he can, but he'll have to have it delivered. So right now, I just booked the delivery. It's right now coming from Pampanga. And soon enough, the pet reptile will arrive. I'm pretty excited to see how this leopard gecko is gonna look, and I'm also excited to welcome him into this house. Yeah. I just want to say thank you to my parents and my older brother, of course, for helping me prepare to take care of this pet reptile. My parents, they helped me buy the enclosure and the stuff that I need for it. They also helped me buy the supplements for the reptile. And my older brother, he helped me pitch in order to buy this reptile. So yeah, let's wait for 1 hour until the reptile arrives. Okay, so some quick additions that I made to this enclosure. I just put your bottle cap, that's where I'm gonna put the calcium. And I put this leaf over the jar so that this could actually really act as a hide now. And yeah. Okay, so the gecko is finally coming, and it's already in the village. The delivery man's already in the village. So right now, I'm outside about to pick up the reptile, and this is honestly really exciting. I can't wait. So we finally have our package. Let's go to my room and open it up. So I'm finally here with the box, and the leopard gecko is inside of here. So right now we're gonna open this box and see what he looks like. This is exciting. There he is! Oh my gosh! Let's let him out. Hey, what's up, buddy? Welcome home. What's up? So this is him right now. Not sure you can see him. As you can tell, he may look a little spooked because he's stressed out by the ride. He's finally home, and I'm happy I can finally welcome him into this house. He looks really nice. I'll show you a top view. And yeah, this is gonna be my first pet reptile ever. So I'm gonna open the lid. Hey dude, welcome home. Let's let him into his new enclosure and see how he likes it. So there he is. He still seems a little shy. We're just gonna put him down here. Let him take his time to get out. Let's also give him some food maybe he might want to eat. 5 worms. Okay, there he goes. He's exploring his environment. This is your home, buddy. Welcome home. And I see he has some food. Oh, he missed. There he goes. Oh, he topped over his calcium. Delicious. Oh, now he's checking out his hide.
Okay, so right now I'm just gonna give him more mealworms in case he wants to eat a little more. And then after that, we're just gonna let him let him do his thing. He's right now just exploring his enclosure, and then we'll check up on him after dinner. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna end this video here since my little gecko right here has decided to go into the hide and rest up now. What I'm gonna name this guy is Geode. This name was actually suggested by my best friend who also keeps bearded dragons. His skin, or the color of his skin, kind of reminds me of the rock Geode. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Please give it a like, comment what you found interesting about this video, and subscribe for more content from this channel. I'll also be posting more content of Geode right here. And until then, I'll see you in the next videos.